Federal workers are going without pay, airports facing delays, and lawmakers still deadlocked in Washington. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Rolly Hoyt.
And I'm Faith Woodard. The shutdown is in its 9th day, and some impacts are being felt across the country. Food banks nationwide are bracing for a surge in demand as hundreds of thousands of federal workers and contractors go without pay.
At some airports, sick calls are rising among air traffic controllers, being asked to work without knowing for sure when their next paycheck will come in.
We're in day 9. The consequences of this Democrat shutdown are very real.
They'd rather inflict that kind of pain that the American people are experiencing right now than address the health care of everyday Americans.
President Trump has threatened cuts to things he calls Democrat programs, though he hasn't given specifics. The deadlock is in the Senate right now, where Republican leaders want to approve a funding bill that's already passed the House. Democrats are pushing to extend health insurance subsidies. Now, TSA agents and air traffic controllers at Clinton National are among those working without pay, all while airlines there announce new flight options.
THV 11's Carter Thwee joins us in studio. Carter, what do travelers need to know?
Well, the folks at the airport tell me that so far things are running smoothly during the government shutdown, but there could be some impacts at larger airports that could trickle down to us here in Little Rock.
It has been a really busy quarter for us here at the airport.
But as the activity goes up, the pay for federal workers goes down to zero for some during the government shutdown, according to Airport Director of Public Affairs Shane Carter.
Whether it's TSA or the FAA controllers or Customs and Border Protection officers, they're continuing to work without pay, and they're making our airport continue to operate safely and effectively.
So far, all indications are that these employees will be paid for this time when the government opens back up. But depending how long the shutdown goes on, employees could go unpaid for quite a while. It makes passengers like Elizabeth Box feel bad.
I can understand how it would be hard to go weeks without being paid. I might have to get a different job myself if that were to happen with me.
Box has already experienced an impact of the shutdown. She planned to visit Blanchard Springs Caverns near Mountain View, but due to the shutdown, her tour was canceled because that's a national forest. Meanwhile, at the airport, Carter says they haven't experienced any shutdown-related delays, but you never know what'll happen at other airports across the country.
When you have a connecting flight, you need to be mindful of any types of delays or cancellations. And with that, keep up with what's going on through your airline's app or their website, and just have the most information as possible.
And it's a good thing the airport is operating normally. They've recently added direct flights to Salt Lake City and Phoenix, and just announced flights to Nashville and Orlando starting next year. Carter says these options will save time for travelers and showcase the growth of Little Rock and Central Arkansas.
It shows that our market is growing. Whenever a flight is added at this airport, it is because not only the region is growing, but our team is working very hard to bring additional options to our customers.
I reached out to TSA for more information on how flights could be affected by the shutdown. They responded with a statement telling me that the vast majority of their employees work through the shutdown, but there could be longer wait times during this period, and they ask passengers to remain patient.